Yo, welcome back to my live stream, bosses. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. I am Boss Attorney Bree, and I am a licensed California attorney. If you are watching this and you are already a subscriber, welcome back to my channel. Today, we are going to get quickly into the case that we have to cover and get through it really quick. We have another cryptocurrency scam case. If you have been following my channel for quite a while, you know that I recently covered the Kim Kardashian crypto scam case that was filed in the beginning of January, which also included Floyd Mayweather and Chris Paul. No, not Chris Paul, but someone else, a basketball player. And so now today, we have another cryptocurrency scam, this time involving Lil Yachty. If you've been following me, you know I just covered a trademark infringement lawsuit that Lil Yachty is actually suing for, and now he's actually named in a lawsuit as in he's the defendant in this new lawsuit for a cryptocurrency scam. And it also includes people like Jake Paul and who else? Soulja Boy and Nick Carter. And then a bunch of other people are also named as defendants in this case. So let me know if you guys have heard about this case, and if you think that these defendants or these celebrities should also be liable for the cryptocurrency scam that these plaintiffs are alleging that they encountered. So we'll get right into the lawsuit, looking at the complaint. And again, let me know if you guys have heard about this complaint. It is probably about a week old. It took me a little minute to get to this case, but that is okay. We're still going to get into it and see what's going on. And so, if you guys don't know what happens in cryptocurrency scams, basically is that there are some people that put out a stock or a cryptocurrency, and they'll have a bunch of celebrities promote it and try to get people to buy it, and people usually will fall into it and buy it just because their favorite celebrity is actually the one promoting it. And so what they will do is they will keep promoting it, and the volume and the trading volume will continue to go up. And then once it is high enough, then the executives and the higher defendants, or the people that are promoting the scam, and if they have if they have money into the stock for the cryptocurrency, they'll sell it once all of their fans start buying into it, and then it results in their fans actually losing money. And that's why they call it a cryptocurrency scam, because they feel like the celebrities and the defendants and the owners of the company know that this stock is not necessarily valuable, but they promote it to you guys and their fans so that the volume goes up and so that they make a profit when they then sell their stock. Okay, so let's jump right into it. I have a comment I want to address before we get into the complaint. We have do what thou wilt, and welcome to the live stream. Note, you gotta be mush brain to believe in any investment program pushed by a celebrity. Yes, that could be coming to be true just because celebrities and influencers are always promoting things, and sometimes they don't necessarily care if they're harming other people. They just want to make their money. So, as we saw in the Kim Kardashian and Floyd Mayweather one, same thing is happening here, except it's involving a little bit of younger celebrities, in my opinion. So let me just get to the screen share here so that we can add it to the stream. All right, there we are. All right, so here is the complaint. It's filed in the Central District of California. As we can see, we have three plaintiffs here of just some random people that apparently invested into the cryptocurrency. And then we have a bunch of defendants listed here. And I highlighted the ones that are important to us because they're the people that we kind of know and the people we're going to talk about in this case. So we have Jake Paul, who is a social media influencer, started maybe on Vine, but I know he's a very popular YouTuber turned boxer. And then we also have DeAndre Cortez Way, which is also known as Soulja Boy, and we're going to be talking about him and the fact that he's involved in this cryptocurrency scheme. And then we also have Miles Park McCollum, who is Lil Yachty, who we also know has a trademark lawsuit filed against someone else for creating NFTs and using his name. So maybe he's going to use the money from the trademark lawsuit to pay for this lawsuit if he is found to be guilty and if he wins in his trademark lawsuit. And then we see this is a class action complaint, and it basically means that it is these three people are filing this complaint on behalf of other people that might have been harmed in the case. So let's say you also bought into this cryptocurrency because of this promotion, the promotion by these celebrities. You will be considered a potential member of the class, and you can join in the lawsuit and potentially get your money back. But these three plaintiffs are representing the entire class. And they're demanding for a jury trial so that they want their peers to decide whether they believe that this was a cryptocurrency scam or not. If you guys are watching on the live stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. If you're watching on the replay, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe now. And so we're going to go ahead and kind of push through this lawsuit because it is super long. As we can see here, it's 60 pages long. We're not going to read all 60 pages. We're going to push through this lawsuit on this fine Tuesday afternoon. All right, so this just names the plaintiffs and the fact that these are all the defendants. Again, listing that we have Lil Yachty involved, we have Jake Paul involved, and we also have Soulja Boy involved. There's also is it Nick Carter, who is a singer, who is also involved, and then some of you other YouTubers are involved as well, but I'm not too familiar with them, so that's why I am not highlighting them here on this stream. So let's go through the nature of the case, which is basically just a summary of what the lawsuit is about. And so let's start off with plaintiffs bring this action on behalf of all investors who purchased Safemoon tokens between March 8th and the time that this complaint was filed. Again, remember this is a class action, so they're filing this on behalf of themselves and any other person that may have been harmed. Could be 100 people, can be 500 people, can be a million people, just depending on how many people invested into this cryptocurrency since March 8th, 2021. And the thing about this is when this cryptocurrency was actually established. So basically, if you ever invested in this cryptocurrency from the beginning, they are saying that they want you to be a part of the class. This case arises from a scheme among various individuals in cryptocurrency sector to misleadingly promote and sell the digital assets associated with Safemoon, the Safemoon tokens, in parentheses, to unsuspecting investors. The company's executives collaborating with several celebrity promoters, again, talking about those people that we just listed. And they're saying that they either A, made false or misleading statements to investors about Safemoon through social media advertisement and other promotional activities, and B, disguised their control over Safemoon and a significant percent of the Safemoon tokens that were available for public trading during the class period, aka the float. So basically during the time frame that this pump and dump was going on. And if you watched my Kim Kardashian crypto scheme video, you will notice that they alleged the same things, that they made false and misleading statements and that they did it through social media and other promotional activities. So they're kind of taking notes from that lawsuit, or maybe they do these lawsuits all the time, but just notice that they are claiming the same things and it's involving the same type of thing, which the Kim Kardashian case had Ethereum Max, and then this case is for Safemoon tokens. In furtherance of this scheme, defendant touted the technological innovations of the company's token and related cryptocurrency wallet, as well as the ability for investors to make significant returns due to the favorable tokenomics of the Safemoon tokens. In truth, defendants marketed the Safemoon tokens to investors so they could sell their portion of the float for a profit. So basically, they promoted these tokens saying it's going to be a great investment, but then once the investment turned into a great investment, they just sold theirs, and so it was a great investment for them, but for their fans and other people following their recommendations to invest into this cryptocurrency, it's not necessarily a good investment for them because they are likely going to be the ones that end up losing money. So let's pop back over. Let me know if you guys have any questions as I go through this. Let me know what you think as I go through this, because this is just kind of popping up a lot more often with cryptocurrency getting popular, one during the pandemic, stock trading getting popular during the pandemic, and a lot of young investors falling for these promotions by their favorite celebrities and influencers. So let me know what you guys think about that, especially if you're watching live or on the replay. Defendant's strategy was a success. The misleading promotions and celebrity endorsements were able to artificially increase the interest in the price of Safemoon tokens during the class period, causing investors to purchase these losing investments at inflated prices. Meanwhile, the company executives Caroni and Haynes Davies conspired with the promoter defendants, which are the celebrities in this case, to sell their Safemoon tokens to investors for a profit. Plaintiffs bring this class action on behalf of themselves and cannot talk. Objectively identifiable class consisting of all investors who purchased Safemoon tokens between March 8th, 2021, and the time of filing this complaint. And so, as you guys know, this goes to the parties. It kind of lists who all the plaintiffs are, where they're from, and where they're citizens of. Again, it does the same thing for the defendants. And again, they let us know that we have Soulja Boy as an AKA name in here, right here, and Mr. DeAndre Cortez Way. And then we also have Lil Yachty, which is Miles Park McCollum, who is listed in this lawsuit. Then they go on to go through the jurisdiction and the venue, to say that it's proper to bring this case in the Central District of California as a federal case. They're alleging a class action. They're also probably alleging diversity because there are several defendants that are from different states, several defendants from different states and several plaintiffs from different states. So that just goes through that. So before we hop into that, we are going to go over the factual allegations. But like I said, when I first started this stream, this complaint is 60 pages. So, of course, we're not going to read it word for word. So, we're going to just kind of do a little summary of what the factual allegations are. We are only on page 6, and this complaint, like I said, is 60 pages. So, we're going to do a try to make it a brief synopsis, but since there are so many facts in this case, it may be a little longer. So let's hop right into the factual allegations of this case, and let's see what's actually going on here. So let's start off in the beginning. We're going to just give the background of Safemoon. A Safemoon token is a speculative digital token created on March 2021 by a group of cryptocurrency developer investors, including but not limited to executive defendants. In particular, Safemoon tokens are blockchain-based digital assets known as BEP-20 tokens that are created using the Binance Smart Chain mainnet blockchain. So this is all that cryptocurrency mumbo jumbo that I don't know if you guys understand, but this is what they're alleging. They're just basically letting us know that Safemoon is a cryptocurrency that's traded on this particular blockchain. And the meaning of the name is safely to the moon, which suggests that the token is meant to rise only to not rise or to rise and rise safely. So basically indicating that it is a safe investment. So we have a comment here from DMV Nation. Welcome to the stream. He says, salute, let's get it. Let's get into this cryptocurrency scam, or maybe not a scam, but from the looks of the facts in this case, it may well be a scam. So yes, thank you for joining into the stream. We see another comment here from DMV Nation. Yes, Binance is the largest crypto exchange in the world. Okay, so you know a little bit about cryptocurrency, so you may be able to correct me on some of this stuff. I am just here for the violations of the law. I'm not too familiar with cryptocurrency, but there are a bunch of lawsuits arising involving cryptocurrency lately. So I'm just going to kind of skip over some of this. They started off with a trading volume of about $150,000, and the rate was less than a penny. And that's according to the coin market cap. And then they deployed 1 quadrillion tokens, which is 15 zeros. They wanted to put that in parentheses to make sure we know what the definition is. And perpetually burns the supply, alluding to rising scarcity. So they were putting out tokens and then getting rid of tokens, making people believe that they needed to buy them right now or they wouldn't really profit off of this investment. Like I said, they were mainly on a decentralized cryptocurrency exchange, the Pancake Swap, which I think is a very interesting name. And then they just kind of go through Safemoon and who they are and how they started and how they burned the tokens to make kind of like the scarcity tactic. And like I said, I'm not going to go deep into that because it's a bunch of mumbo jumbo establishing Safemoon as a cryptocurrency. So let's jump into the pump of the defendants. It says defendants lure investors in with misleading promotions. And so let's jump right into it. The executive defendants actively recruited and retained the promoter defendants. So the people that started the company actively went after these celebrities. Mainly, we're talking about Soulja Boy, Lil Yachty, and Jake Paul because they are popular amongst the young crowd and maybe partially into the millennial crowd. And then those other people are like people I don't know who they are, so we're not focusing on them today. To serve as promoters for the Safemoon token in March 2021 and beyond. And then we have some statements that state that Safemoon embodies meme token hype better than almost any crypto in history. In just 2 months, Safemoon has engineered $4 billion market value, inflated by influencers like Jake Paul and Soulja Boy. But what Safemoon resembles most is a crypto-powered Ponzi game once popular on Ethereum, like proof of weak hands 3D. So they're basically saying that it is a scam. This coin is a scam from the jump. It's basically what they're saying. Then they go on to say, in fact, the fourth point in the SafeMoon white papers is dedicated to depreciating supply and burn address. The opening line of the section states, in decentralized smart chain environment, contract functions can be utilized to achieve token scarcity. So again, emphasizing their burn tactics when it comes to making this coin seem more important than it is. The Safemoon price is, of course, is determined by the market demand. So, of course, they want to make people think that it is scarce so that they will buy into it as quickly as possible. Upon information and belief, the promoter defendants receive Safemoon tokens and or other forms of consideration as part of their compensation for promoting the Safemoon. And so I think this is what shows, or this is commonly a problem in these lawsuits, is that the plaintiffs who are suing these celebrity defendants, they don't necessarily know how the defendants were paid. So what they're going to do is allege that these defendants, Soulja Boy, Lil Yachty, all of them, they received the cryptocurrency in exchange for their promotion, or that they were paid for their promotion of this coin. So that's basically what this is saying, upon information and belief, to say this is what we believe, but we really don't know. But this is what we think that the court should consider. So the promoter defendants are sophisticated public figures. Let's start that over. The promoter defendants are sophisticated public figures with familiarity and experience with endorsement contracts. Just basically saying that these influencers and celebrities knew what they were doing when they started to promote these coins because they're used to doing promotions for products or cryptocurrencies, I guess. Upon information and belief, Haynes Davies leveraged the contracts and experience he gained from managing Phillips, which is a YouTuber that apparently got him a lot of connects to be able to connect to these different celebrities, to recruit other celebrities to promote the Safemoon tokens in exchange for a portion of the float. Basically, that he got a portion of some of these coins, and then he promoted it to other celebrities, and then they got a percentage of the float or the period of which they built up the cryptocurrency hype so that they can profit off of their sale. Then we go on to talking about Phillips, who is the YouTuber who promoted to his followers things like, I keep seeing hashtag Safemoon everywhere. Anyone know about it? Is it gonna pop? Or has it got big Doge energy? If you know what Dogecoin is, it's another cryptocurrency that spiked and then dropped. So similar situation. So he's basically asking if they think that Safemoon is a good investment or if it's going to be a bad investment like Dogecoin. And then Phillips did not disclose his connection to the company, but instead sought to convince investors that the buzz about Safemoon was organically created as opposed to manufactured by the defendants themselves, saying that this YouTuber knew that Safemoon was not popular on its own, but popular because they are promoting it. We move on to talk about how Mr. Haynes Davies, recruited so many people. On March 21st, the company released a statement via Twitter, their official Twitter, that they have burned this many tokens, which is a lot. I don't know. Is that in the trillions? Yeah, I think so. No, millions, billions, 841 billion tokens. Oh, it says it right here. Okay. Billion tokens permanently removed from the circulating supply. So basically letting us know that they're continuing to burn these tokens in order to create this scarcity. By stressing the burn, the Safemoon token supply in a short period of time, Coroni signaled to investors that the value of the Safemoon tokens would increase as more Safemoon tokens are burned. So basically, get in before you missed it. There are a bunch of other posts that they talk about Phillips and other people promoting the coin to their followers and therefore increasing the amount of volume there is. And then, so we also move on to see that there is a post by Jake Paul, or let's go back to this Ponzi article. Says, I've said it before, I'm not a financial advisor, but I do like moons and safe places. Hashtag safe moon. And that was done by Ben, the YouTuber. And then on March 27th of 2021, Jake Paul then posted, everyone needs hashtag safe moon or this will be you. And I'm assuming that's supposed to be a chart of the value going down, but it looks like it's actually a chart of it going up. And then they go on to bring in Lil Yachty. So now we've seen that Jake Paul has promoted this. The YouTuber Mr. Ben Phillips has promoted this. And now we're moving on to Lil Yachty getting into his promotions on March 29th. Lil Yachty is a musician, and he did a tweet saying hashtag Safemoon is the new Dogecoin, which to me, I feel like that would drive people away because didn't Dogecoin go up and then back down? Whatever. But they used this as promotion, and apparently people liked it and still bought into the coin. At the time, the reference to this was during the time that Dogecoin had a massive increase. So they're basically saying buy this so you can get an investment like Dogecoin. But as we know now, Dogecoin ended up falling. All right. So then, notably, Paul publicly endorsed Lil Yachty's statement by commenting under it saying facts. And then the Safemoon Twitter account also positively commented on the post of Lil Yachty's. And then Coroni promoted it on his personal account 2 days later on March 31. Lil Yachty continued his promotional activities for Safemoon, repeating hashtag Safemoon on his Twitter account. Once again, Coroni endorsed McCullum's March 31st tweet. And then it said, congrats to the winner. Hashtag Safemoon in reply to Ben Phillips, the YouTuber's tweet about Safemoon. Also on March 31st, both official Safemoon Twitter account and Coroni personal account promoted a post with a picture suggesting that Safemoon tokens were going up in price, with the caption indicating that the rise is imminent. Basically saying you guys better get into this fast because it's about to go up like right now. So on April 2nd, 2021, McCullum again promoted Safemoon to retail investors, stating in a Twitter post, I told y'all Safemoon was going up, LOL. They put it on their Facebook page. The same day, the company announced that 396 trillion Safemoon tokens were burned and gone. Again, they are creating this scarcity movement that you have to get in on this coin or you are going to lose out on a lot of money. For those of you just joining me, they were actually promoting this around the same time that Dogecoin was going up. So they're saying this is the new Dogecoin. Basically, jump on this so that you can have increased profits like everyone that invested in Dogecoin. And they're having these celebrities promote it for them. Let me know if you heard about this case. Like I said, I think it was filed February 17th. So a couple weeks old, but still good content. So we're still going to talk about it. So let me know if you guys heard about it, and make sure you like this video if you're watching this on the live and if you're watching on the replay. So, okay, they burned trillions more of the Dogecoin, creating more scarcity in the product. And then we are going to pop back over to the complaint. Again, this is a bunch of stuff talking about Safemoon and how they continue to promote it and how it continued to grow and all of the things that they use. Again, we're not diving too deep into it just because this is a super long complaint. So we're going to jump into some of the areas that I highlighted because I feel like those are the more important parts that we should be covering. In this case, in only 9 days after Safemoon marketing campaign began, the promotion efforts of Jake Paul and Lil Yachty, along with those of the company and executive defendants during the same time period, caused investors to purchase Safemoon tokens and drastically increased the trading volume over those days. For example, from March 27th to April 24th, all in the same year, so about a week span, the trading volume leaped from $7 million to $68.7 million. This is reporting a 875% increase in the trading volume of the cryptocurrency. What do you guys think about that? They're saying that it increased by $61 million just from statements made by Lil Yachty and Jake Paul. And this is why they invest in these celebrities to do the promotion for them, because they know that they have a huge influence across multiple platforms. They have millions of followers. So it's a smart marketing technique, but the fact that it's a scam is what makes it detrimental to their fans and the people that actually listen to what they said. Over the next 10 days, the trading volume for Safemoon tokens began to die down despite the continued promotional activities by the company and the executive defendants. So basically, when the celebrities stopped saying stuff is when the price started to go back down. The trading volume dropped from 43 million on April 5th down to 8.9 million. So they lost about $35 million in the course of 10 days. So as we can see, these are pump and dumps. They pump it up and then it drops really fast. So they were at 68 million on April 4th and then down to 8.9 million on April 15th. So all in 11 days. So definitely when you guys are looking at these cryptocurrencies and you're listening to your favorite celebrity, do your own research, because a lot of these times these crypto coins are very new and they don't really have any backing behind them other than these celebrities promoting it to you guys. So when you're doing your financial investments, make sure to talk to an actual financial advisor and not these 22-year-old kids that all of a sudden have fame from YouTube and or from being musicians. So that's my little take on that position. So let's pop back over. Let me know if you guys have any questions for sure as we kind of try to speed through this complaint. We're on page 19 out of 60, so let's see how fast we can kind of start pushing through it. All right, so on April 10th, there was a post from the Safemoon Twitter account. Tomorrow we reveal quite possibly our boldest innovation yet. A lot of you know hashtag Safemoon Exchange has been our vision since the beginning, so we invite you to join our CEO as he discusses why this may be one of the biggest moves in the crypto space today. All right, and so before I go any deeper into that, we have a comment by DMV Nation. Thanks for the engagement. Okay, it says, Right, do your own due diligence. Yes, especially when you are investing your money. I was reading this complaint for the purpose of doing this live stream, and it made me go check my own Robinhood account that I have not been paying attention to. So definitely when we're investing on our own, it's important to still have some people that kind of got the inside scoop on what's happening in the financial world before we go and make these large purchases, and also keep up with the purchases that we have going on. So let's pop back over to the complaint. And they are reaching unsuspecting investors for the purpose of luring them into purchasing Safemoon tokens, which are decreasing rapidly. So remember, they said they're about to have something big pop off. So you guys need to get into this because they're going to be announcing this exchange that's going to be super beneficial to you buying this coin. And then so we pop over to April 17th of 2021. Musician and producer DeAndre Soulja Boy Cortez Way announced to his 5.4 million followers on Twitter that he had a public address for Safemoon tokens. Way has a dubious history when it comes to previous similar promotional activities. So he's basically promoting the Soulja Boy is promoting the coin to his followers. The next day, the musician and entertainer Nick Carter also used Twitter. Twitter is going up for the cryptocurrency. So if you want to know about the latest cryptocurrency scam, you should be on Twitter. I don't have Twitter, but apparently this is where you get all your information for cryptocurrency scams, other than in the Kim Kardashian case where she used Instagram. But I don't follow her, so I'm not following her financial advice anyways. Also used Twitter to promote Safemoon tokens to prospective investors, disseminating a video of a rocket heading to the moon with the caption, "It's time for blast off, #Safemoon." Carter also photoshopped a picture of his face in the window of the rocket, implying to investors that he is on board with Safemoon rocket. At the end of the video, it shows the number of Safemoon tokens increasing from 500,000 holders up to 501 holders, further indicating that defendant Nick Carter was personally invested in the future of Safemoon. So he wants people to know that Safemoon is a good investment. See, look at me. I am also investing in it. Again, this musician, I don't know if I'm thinking Nick Carter is who he is. I might be wrong of who I'm thinking of. But as a musician and entertainer, he probably has the money to go ahead and invest in these cryptocurrencies and has the money to lose. But the people that they are promoting to may not necessarily have the money to lose, because a lot of their fans are young people that are just getting into stock trading to begin with. So they're going to believe these celebrities without necessarily doing the research. And of course, you can say talk to your own financial advisor, but how many of us really do that? When we see something, you want to jump on it quick, you don't want to miss out, you don't have time to make an appointment with a financial advisor. So um, he's basically encouraging the people that support him to support the coin, and most of the time they're not going to do their due diligence and look it up themselves. So let's pop back over to the complaint. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Let me know if you have any questions, and if you're watching on the live stream or the replay, make sure you hit the thumbs up button for engagement on the video. All right, so we have Sean Wittrell, which is like a Safemoon executive, saying, "This is only in California. Let's get this going across the world together. We can do it all. You guys are amazing." And basically #Safemoon. Safemoon is the new Dogecoin. Again, this was during the time that Dogecoin was going up. So they were egging people on, saying, hey, this one is going up too. If you kept up with Dogecoin, we all know that that coin also dropped. And now we know, since this is a lawsuit for a cryptocurrency scam, that this Safemoon coin is also going to drop. So be careful about getting on the new hype of the new cryptocurrency. I don't even know really what cryptocurrency does, but apparently it's supposed to be a new form of currency that they think is going to really take off. But there's so many different coins. So I'm just kind of concerned how they're actually going to pick which coin we should be using in this cryptocurrency world, because there's like a bunch of different coins, and we have Bitcoin that's what, thousands of dollars. But it seems like every week to every month there's a new little coin coming out that people are saying you should buy, which generally turns into a pump and dump scam. So let me know what you guys think about that. How are they going to choose which cryptocurrency is the best cryptocurrency if they decide to change the money that we use now, use cryptocurrency instead of like the US dollar or whatever currency that your country may have? Let me know what you guys think about that, because I have no idea how they're going to do that. 2 days later, on April 20th, Away, which is Soulja Boy, again promoted Safemoon to his followers and potential investors on Twitter. Way did not disclose any financial relationship or promotional payments that he received from Safemoon. And so remember, guys, when these celebrities are advertising things to you, they have to disclose if that is an advertisement, that they're being paid to actually promote this, which is usually done by saying this is sponsored or this is an advertisement. They have to let you know that they're not just telling you this stuff on their own free will because they invested in it. They have to let you know if it is a promotion, which they're saying that none of these celebrities did. On April 21, Safemoon posted, Rome wasn't built in a day, basically trying to encourage the people that were investing in Safemoon that there's going to be ups and downs, and as it's down right now, don't think that's the end of Safemoon. All right. The company posted on Hayne Davies on his personal Twitter a following message downplaying the drop in price of the Safemoon token from the preceding day and encouraging new retail investors to purchase Safemoon tokens. They said on their account, that wasn't a dip today. We went back to earth. What? I mean, they're really playing up this moon branding that they have going on. So they said that wasn't a dip today. We went back to the moon, or we went back to Earth for a bigger rocket and more passengers. So they want to bring more people along on their journey for this cryptocurrency scam. They want more people to invest in it, basically. And so we have DMB with the engagement on the comment in the chat box, says Bitcoin is the best hedge against inflation, basically a store of value. Yeah, they're the biggest one, but I think the price is a little bit ridiculous for me because I know the stock for Bitcoin, I don't know what it is right now, but it's in the tens of thousands of dollars, right? How much is it going to cost to actually buy the actual Bitcoin? Is it also going to be inflated to, if you have one Bitcoin, is that worth $40,000? I probably should have looked this up before I jumped on this crypto stream. The stock market and crypto talk going to the moon. Yes. And I think that's why they use they called it Safemoon, because they're trying to tell you investing, well, this is what the complaint said. They're trying to tell you investing in Safemoon is a safe trip to the moon. So a safe investment that is going to increase is basically what the analogy is for this, the name that they decided to choose. And they definitely did a great job with the play on words, because they know that going to the moon is stock talk, and it insinuates that your price or the value of whatever stock you have is going to go up. So definitely agree with you there. And you can buy fractional. Yes, I know you can buy fractional. I'm just wondering how is the exchange rate going to be from $1 to a Bitcoin? Because one Bitcoin can't cost $40,000. That would be ridiculous. I want to say that's just the stock price, but to actually get the Bitcoin, it should be a little bit more on the cheaper side. So I don't know. I never tried to buy any cryptocurrency, to trade anything on the black market or whatever you do with cryptocurrency. All right, so they promoted Safemoon is a new Dogecoin. Again, this is during the time that Dogecoin did not drop yet, so they're encouraging people to also invest. We have the Safemoon executive saying, hey, hashtag Safemoon. It's all a part of the process. Sit back and relax. We hashtag, I'm assuming that he meant to put hold. They hate it. They hate him patrolling, trying to catch me riding dirty, and they use the Chameleon song. Is his name Chameleon? I think his name is Chameleon. song Trying to Catch Me Riding Dirty, and basically they're trying to say that we're not a scam. Oh, I'm not even showing you guys what I'm showing you. Okay, here it is. They're basically trying to say I'm not a scam. They're trying to catch me riding dirty, but they're not going to catch me because that's what I always do. Girl from the Dr. Phil. But basically saying they're not riding dirty. This is not a scam, but everyone's just trying to say it is a scam, but it's really not. I don't know how many people they convinced of that. But that's almost like, no, I'm not robbing the bank. I'm just here with a gun in a bag with the money from the bank in my bag. It's basically what they're doing here. All right, we have DMP Nation jumping in with the comments, right? I remember that when Safemoon launched last April. Yes. So they're saying it was more towards March, but yeah, still same time frame. And this is when it was kind of going up, was definitely during April. That's why we're still in. They're still talking about April dates, and we're all the way on page 20 of the complaint. So yeah, April was when it was getting pretty popular. All right, so the volume reached $17.5 million, approximately 70% higher than the previous day. And again, they kept tripling as they kept promoting, telling people that it was not a scam. Ultimately, the promotional efforts by the company and Soulja Boy and Whitriel and Carter caused a staggering 1,691% increase in the trading volume between April 16th and April 22nd. So what is that? 6 days? They increased the trading volume by almost 1,700% in 6 days, which is a crazy way and use of social media. And that's how you know that social media is very powerful, and celebrity and influencers influence is very powerful. So those of you that are out there trying to become an influencer, know that what you say is very it can very much so influence people, and I guess that's why they call it an influencer. And so we jump on over to Karoni, who is one of the executive defendants, who is basically, I believe this is the guy that was hired. No, this is not the guy that was hired to basically distract everyone from knowing that this was what do you call it? A scam. But they have that person coming up. On or about May 5th, the company via its Reddit social media account took in funds raised from the community to pay for multiple billboards that promoted Safemoon tokens. Billboards for Safemoon. That's interesting. Social media was doing its job, but now they're looking at billboards. The world's fastest growing cryptocurrency. Trying to get people to understand that if you invest in this, you can get money very quickly. With the fastest growing crypto community on Earth, the following picture was posted on the company's Reddit account, Safemoon, on Times Square. This is basically just their billboards that apparently they bought in New York to kind of get more people to invest in it, where the stock market is, honestly. On May 10th of 2021, the company's official Twitter account posted a video showing a different 6-story building display with Safemoon advertisement with the caption, #Safemoon has landed in Times Square. They are really playing up this use of the moon in their rocket ship that they're taking to the moon with Safemoon. All right, so the promotional efforts rising 46% from 136.2 million on May 9th to 199.3 million on May 10th. So what is that? $60 million, $63 million in one day. That's a lot of money that people are investing. And of course, the celebrities are going to feel like happy because they're getting, if they have the cryptocurrency, like they have also invested in the cryptocurrency, then their value is going up $60 million. So if they sell, all those people that put that additional $60 million in there, they're going to lose the money, but the celebrities are going to gain the money. Okay. On May 13th of 2021, Paul promoted Safemoon tokens in an exchange he had with Grammy Award-winning rapper Juicy J on Twitter. Juicy J says, Safemoon, money bag, money bag, money bag. And Jake Paul says, You say no to Safemoon, Juicy J can't basically quote in its song. Jake Paul got a lot of stuff to say. I don't really keep up with Jake Paul, but apparently his Twitter is popping. He got a lot of stuff to say. Although it be promotions on cryptocurrency, but he definitely is playing along. They are all really playing along to like jumping onto songs to kind of make their tweets cool. But again, I am not that familiar with Twitter, so let me know if that's something that people do. They respond using songs to relate to whatever you're talking about. Okay, so Safemoon tokens in the now deleted on Twitter, bluntly stating, yes, I hold. Hashtag Safemoon, no cuss words here. I also hold parentheses not holding advice. Basically saying this is not financial advice, but I'm holding. So in essence, you should hold, but I'm not advising you to hold. Is basically what that is doing. Paul's promotional activities created a corresponding increase in people trading the Safemoon tokens. In particular, the trading volume of Safemoon tokens has spiked as a result of the promotional efforts of both company and Paul went from 123 million on May 12th to 152 million on May 13th. So this stock is kind of just going up and down and up and down. And then every time someone posts a tweet or something of that nature, then it goes up. And then when they're not tweeting and saying all this stuff, then it's going down. And so they're basically just using the celebrities to make it go up so that I guess the celebrities can sell at the perfect time. But what's also probably happening here is that people that are invested in it, they see it go up by 60 million. So their earnings will go up in their own stock, and so they're also trading. So some people are actually, seems like they're actually benefiting from these pump and dumps, because with these 60 million increases is increasing the amount that they put in there. So they might have gotten $50,000, sold it, now it's back down, and then a celebrity tweets something up, and then it goes back up, and then they get somebody else gets $50,000, sell it, and it's just a cycle at that point. All right, so let's jump back into it. Oh, it's saying my Wi-Fi is down. Can you guys see me here? All right, it's going back up. Let me know if it's glitching, you guys, because it was saying that my Wi-Fi was not good here, which I've never seen that sign. So I'm streaming now. Okay. DMV Nation, a huge Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok crypto following is quick news access for retail buyers. Oh, that makes a lot of sense as to why all the crypto seems to happen on Twitter. So I don't see a lot of it on Instagram, but a lot of these cryptos cases, they specifically talk about how people are posting on Twitter. So that definitely makes sense if it's you said it's a quick news access for retail buyers. That's good information. DMV Nation knows what they're talking about. Yes. Is the Wi-Fi back okay for those of you watching on the live stream? Let me know if the Wi-Fi is that good. I'm not getting the error anymore. We have two streaming devices going on right now in my household, and that's probably why the Wi-Fi was messing up here. Okay, so then following a steep drop off in trading volume on the next trading day, Paul's May 15th tweet pumped the trading volume up again, 36.6 million on May 14th and 51.7 million on May 15th, an increase of 41% from the previous day. Again, they are just kind of highlighting all of the ups and downs that this cryptocurrency has had during this pumping phase. And they have some auditing companies came out with some information. Basically, one of the critical severity issues of #X reports identified was related to Safemoon's ownable contract, notably as part of the analysis of the critical severity vulnerability that #X report disclosed that Safemoon token contract was merely a modified version of another publicly available ownable contract with open sibling. So we have #X putting Safemoon on blast. And then we get into shortly after the Hash X report was released, Arenga began working for the company on its behalf. And so this is the person that they're basically saying was hired to kind of off put any person saying that this is a scam or this is fake or this is not worth it. This Mr. Arega or Ariaga, we're going to call him Arega for the purposes of this live stream. I don't know if that's really how you say it, but we're going to call him Arega. He was basically hired to let people know, like, all these people saying that this is a scam, they are a scam. They're a liar. Basically, trying to block people from thinking that this coin is a scam. So he began working on the company. While he officially joined the company as the global head of products in July 21, he had been operating as an undisclosed promoter of Safemoon tokens prior to taking this title position. Arega, using the FUD hound as a synonym, worked as the de facto public relations / damage control officer for the company since May 24th of 2021. Arega's primary job was to attack and discredit anyone publicly spreading fear, uncertainty, or doubt, aka FUD. Oh, okay. About the company or the Safemoon tokens. All right. So he began making all these posts. He made a YouTube video saying Safemoon redeemed, basically trying to encourage the buyers of Safemoon that there was nothing to worry about and that all the people that are making videos against Safemoon are liars and they are basically messing everything up for them, or basically they don't know what they're talking about, so you shouldn't listen to them. He has a bunch of other YouTube videos that are going and being posted to kind of encourage people that they should still be buying Safemoon. But again, remember, he is actually working for Safemoon. So of course he's going to say it's not a scam. All right. And then on June 1st, 2021, the company attempted to reassure Safemoon's token investors after 4 consecutive days of decreasing trading volume and downward selling pressure had caused the price of Safemoon tokens to drop. In a play on investors' emotions and feelings of goodwill, the company published a post to Twitter that stated, "No rug pulls here," above a picture of several puppies with Photoshopped Safemoon badges, basically saying they're not pulling the rug from under their investors. This is a legitimate company. On June 2nd, Arega published a video titled #X Safemoon Audit Debunked. Again, remember, #X basically is calling Safemoon a fraud of another cryptocurrency. And then in response to the criticism leveled in the #X report, in the caption, the video stated, #X audit on Safemoon is exposed. So they're basically going back on this video saying that Safemoon is legit, #X, they're liars. Again, they downplayed the findings in the report. They purposely locked the liquidity of the pool so that the company would have the flexibility to deploy the capital within the liquidity pool to fund innovative products instead of being unavailable because it was locked up elsewhere. And remember, guys, these are just the allegations in the complaint. None of this stuff has been proven to be facts. But of course, the plaintiffs will present evidence to show that this is what was actually occurring with Safemoon. So the defendants will have a chance to answer to let us know whether they agree with the things, whether they don't agree with the things, and whether they're going to go to trial. Most likely, they're going to go to trial and say that they disagree with the statements in the complaint. Okay, and so they're talking about holding the Safemoon tokens, that they're trying to get rid of all the fear and uncertainty in the tokens. We have on June 7th of 2021, Karoni, remember that's the executive for the Safemoon company, announced that the company had identified a glaring security gaps with a lot of the wallet providers and was in the process of integrating game-changing encryption into the wallet. Karoni then unambiguously declared that the Safemoon wallet will be one of, if not the strongest wallets in the market. Safemoon is the evolution. All right, and so we have Odin popping in. Welcome to the live stream today. I am not sure what that means, but welcome to the live stream and thanks for the chat. we're going to get into the Safemoon talking about creating a crypto wallet. Basically, a new announcement, which is ideally supposed to spike the value of the stock because they're saying that they're creating a digital wallet in which you can trade these cryptocurrencies for. And they're also kind of putting down other crypto wallets by saying they have like security breaches and they're not willing to put their coin on that wallet because of these security breaches. And in their wallet, they're going to correct all these security breaches, basically saying that their wallet will be the safest that you can use. So you guys should use it and invest in Safemoon. All right, they have conclusions. 50 million tokens were a $500 million scam, and generally shilling FUD was well-meaning companies like Safemoon. They again are trying to let us know that it's not a scam and that they are still promoting with Dogecoin. It's not going to drop. All of this good stuff that we're going to skip because they're talking about basically stabilizing the token. On August 14, 2021, the company's Twitter account posted a minute-long video advertising the Safemoon wallet. The video told investors that it's time to get serious about the Safemoon wallet. We take intuitive design and strive for perfection. The future of trading is here. Ease of use built for all. Full launch on the 28th of August, available on Android and iOS. Following the release of the commercial, trading volume for Safemoon tokens almost quadrupled from 11 million on August 14th up to 43.7 million. And remember, guys, we have seen higher numbers on this cryptocurrency. So it's starting to kind of downtrend at this point. On August 20th, 2021, Way, which is Soulja Boy, touted the financial benefits of investing in Safemoon and Safemoon-related services like the Safemoon tokens to his Twitter followers, stating, among other things, that he was getting paid out of Safemoon constantly. Again, not letting them know that it is actually an... sorry, the Wi-Fi was messing up again. It says it's back. So hopefully you guys didn't miss too much there. Basically saying that they should invest. Soulja Boy is basically saying they should invest into Safemoon because he's getting money. So obviously, if you invest in it, you will be getting money. All right. On August 28th, the company repeatedly announced on the social media platforms that the launch of Safemoon wallet was scheduled for the day at 4 p.m. But when the moment of the launch arrived, company did not release the Safemoon wallet as previously promised. And they basically started saying that they were releasing several different things within their company at the same time. They said they had 3 releases. And with those 3 releases, there was like a glitch in the company service. So that's why the wallet did not come out. I think that the plaintiffs are alleging that there is no wallet to come out. But Safemoon blamed it on technical difficulties and did not launch the wallet on the day that they said they were going to launch it on. All right, let's pop back over to the complaint. The price of the Safemoon token and its trading volume plummeted in the wake of the failed launch of the wallet. So they lost their value. The price went from a high of all these zeros, 355, to a low of 0.001. If you were here at the beginning of the stream, you know that the price started off at 000, all those zeros and at 4. It has decreased by 60.5%. The company and the executive defendants nevertheless continue to dangle the prospect of the wallet out to investors in order to continue to unload more of their portion of the float. So this is where they're saying they're getting serious. The executive defendants need to get out of this, so they're going to keep promoting it so that they can start to sell their own stocks into the company so that they can get their money back while the investors are going to lose the money. On September 6, 2021, the company Twitter account reposted a tweet from Orega telling investors that Safemoon wallet is imminent. So that is coming soon. In the caption to the retweet, the company credited this statement to Orega as being the developer himself. All right. So they go on to talking about this wallet and how it's still coming out. And then eventually Wyatt disclosed that while he was paid a salary from the company, he was not given any severance upon his departure. He also claimed that he relinquished any intellectual property rights work that he did for the company. So this is just a worker who promoted the cryptocurrency. He basically stepped down from his position as I believe, the COO in the operation, and that he was no longer working with Safemoon. And then they put a chart of the Safemoon value. As you can see, it was very volatile, up and down, pretty consistent downward trend, up, down. Yeah, so they had a bunch of up and down going on in this cryptocurrency. Again, they talk about how this Haynes Davy is now leaving the company. So they wrote a statement on that. And the cryptocurrency news blog speculated that because the company did not give any details as to the circumstances of why Haynes Davies' departure was given at the time of his resignation, the reason Haynes left the company was due to the failure to deliver the Safemoon wallet on promised schedule. So remember, Haynes Davies was at the beginning of the case, basically getting all of the celebrities to promote this coin. So now that he's gone, they're kind of losing their connection to different celebrity promoters to get that hype back into the coin. An article in the International Business Times titled Safemoon Developers Flee at Slightest Sign of Trouble. Top honchos resign over wallet fiasco. Question defendant Haynes for fleeing at the slightest trouble instead of working towards correcting the missteps of Safemoon, and whether he was unable to handle work pressure for just 6 months as the COO of Safemoon. The article further observed some other stuff, basically alluding to the technical difficulties of why they never launched the wallet. The price of the Safemoon tokens dropped after this announcement from 0.00153 down to 1159. And I'm not quite sure if this is now less than the value of it started off, because I don't really remember how many zeros were involved in the starting off price. In the wake of his departure, other executives at the company left under similar circumstances. So now all of their executives are leaving the company, basically acknowledging like that they're not going to be able to deliver on all of these things that they promised. Now we get into the dump of the price plummeting. Overall, by April 20th, 2021, Safemoon tokens had already the transaction value of 144 million. It was approximately 1,747% increase over 1 month. The same day, the Safemoon token reached the maximum price of 0.00, all those zeros and ones, which represented a rise of 2,749,900%. From the initial launch price of 0.4. So it might be back down. I'm not counting all those zeros, but it might be lower than what the price was when it started off. They basically said it was short-lived. On December 31st, 2021, the price of Safemoon token hit a low of 0.06521 per token. Overall, 80 per token, an overall 80% drop from the height during the class period, which has not been able to recover. As the following this complaint, the trading volume of Safemoon token has plummeted to around $60,000. And remember, when they started off, guys, they were at $150,000. Now they're saying they're at $60,000 trading volume. So probably the reason why these people brought this lawsuit is because they did not pull their money out of it. So they lost all of their money. And so they're trying to get it back, because now the trading volume is less than what it was when it started off. Remember, it was about $150,000. Now it's down to $70,000. So this is when we get into calling this, or this is when the plaintiffs are getting into calling this a scam, because they were not able to profit off of their investment. And in fact, they lost money. The promoter defendants improper promotional activities generated the trading volume needed for the defendants to offload their Safemoon tokens onto unsuspecting investors. While plaintiffs and class members were buying the inappropriately promoted Safemoon tokens, defendants were able to and did sell their Safemoon tokens during the class period for substantial profits. The Safemoon token price still has not recovered, and trading volume remains down significantly. Furthermore, as of the filing of this action, the Safemoon exchange still does not exist. They still have not put this wallet out, guys. Despite representations that it would be finished by the fourth quarter of 2021. As we know, we are in 2022, and they are saying that the wallet still does not exist. So there are liars. All right, and so then they go on to talk about how this is a class action. They're going to say there's a large amount of numbers, that they have common injuries to all of the defendants that could become a part of this lawsuit, that the interests are typical of the class member, and that the plaintiffs have no interest at the conflicts, that the interests of the class are committed in pursuing the action. So that is adequate for these plaintiffs to serve as the kind of head plaintiffs in the lawsuit. And yeah, so they want to prove that this is a class action. They also want to apply California law to all the parties so that they can keep the lawsuit in California. Right now, we're in the federal court of California. And then we get on into the causes of action. So I'm going to check here to see if there are any comments. And I don't see any comments coming in. If you guys made it this far in the video, you are troopers. We are almost done with the complaint. We're going to go through the causes of action, which are basically what laws they're bringing the lawsuit under, that they're saying that the defendants violated. And then we're going to jump into the prayer for relief. What money, what remedies are they asking for in the lawsuit? And then we're going to be done with the complaint. This was a very long complaint, 60 pages. I think it's the longest that we have done on this channel so far since I have been live streaming these complaints, which has not really been that long, honestly, but it is still the longest. So this is the winner of the longest complaint so far. All right, popping back over. Cause of action: violation of California unfair competition laws. Basically saying that any unlawful, unfair, or fraudulent business practices or unfair, deceptive, untrue, or misleading advertisement, which is what they are saying in relation to the defendant promoters promoting this and not letting them know that they are actually being paid or that they actually have a stake within this cryptocurrency. Then we have violation of California Consumers Legal Remedies Act, and it is for unfair or deceptive acts or practices undertaken by any person in a transaction intended to result or that results in the sale or lease of goods or services to a consumer, including but not limited to misrepresenting the affiliation, connection, or association with or certification by another, representing that goods or services have sponsorship, approval, characteristics, ingredients, uses, all that good stuff. Basically saying that the defendant promoters did not let us know that they were actually invested into this cryptocurrency and that they were selling for a profit. So again, they're letting us know that. And then we are going to go down. They just let us know how they violated. Third cause of action is aiding and abetting. Basically saying that the all of those people that posted and then commented on their post basically justify or what's the word? I'm gonna say co-signing, but basically agreeing with whatever they post by saying like Safemoon is going to the moon, is better than Dogecoin. All of those things that they were aiding and abetting in the actual violation of the consumer protection laws and in the legal remedy laws. So they're assisting in perpetrating these illegal things. All right. And then we have violation of Illinois consumer protection and deceptive trade practices, basically alleging similar things. And then we also have unjust enrichment and restitution, basically saying that the defendant should not have gotten as much money as they got because they lied. They lied and said that this was a great cryptocurrency, and then they sold it as soon as some other people got into it, making the volume go up by 60 million sometimes, by 40 million sometimes, and that they're unjustly enriched because if they would have been honest about the cryptocurrency, they would have never gotten that much money. Defendants received a financial benefit from the sale of their Safemoon tokens at an inflated price and are in possession of this monetary value. that was intended to be used for the benefit of and rightfully belongs to plaintiffs and the members of the class. They basically want their money back. All right, and so we are going down to the prayer for relief. Of course, these defendant or these plaintiffs want this to be seen as a class action so that other people that were violated in this scheme also have a chance to get their money back. They want the plaintiffs to be appointed as the class representatives, basically to say that they can still be the main plaintiffs in the lawsuit, and then all the 500 or however many other people that were violated through this coin, those people will just be class members, while these ones will be class representatives, so they will be involved in the day-to-day litigation of the lawsuit. And then they want an award for actual, general, special, incidental, statutory, punitive, and consequential, and restitution to the plaintiffs and the class members. So basically, they want money for the violation that they feel like happened to them by being involved in this cryptocurrency scam against them. They want post-judgment interest and any monetary relief, so they want even more money. They want injunctive and declaratory relief, basically that they want Safemoon to stop this promotion, to stop trying to sell this cryptocurrency, and to stop scamming people. And then we have an award for reasonable attorney's fees. They want for Safemoon and all the other defendants to actually pay for any attorney fees and costs that they incur for bringing this lawsuit against them, because if not for their bad practices, the defendants' bad practices, these plaintiffs would have never, one, lost their money, and they would have never needed to bring this lawsuit, and therefore would have never needed to pay attorneys. So they're asking the court for the defendants to actually pay their attorney's fees if it's found that they win. And then any further relief the court deems appropriate. If you have been watching my live streams for a while, you know that is just a catch-all. If they forgot any remedy that they're entitled to under these laws, then it's a catch-all provision to where they can still be awarded under those statutes. All right, so we have completed the lawsuit. If you guys are watching on the live, let me know what you think. Do you think that they should be liable for cryptocurrency scamming based off of the complaint? Because remember, the defendants have not had a chance to respond yet. And so everything in this lawsuit is not necessarily considered true as facts because they haven't been proven true in the court yet. But just based off of it, assuming that these facts are true, do you think that they have a case for a cryptocurrency scam? All right, and so we have a couple people. We have DMV Nation with the strong R. Thank you for joining DMV Nation, and thank you for all of the participation that you did into this live stream. Definitely gave us some talking points. We have Raw Blend Network. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining and commenting in the chat. It definitely helps out the video when you guys comment in the chat. And then we have DMV Nation saying, I'm amazed Safemoon made it this far. I am surprised as well. We just saw the chart. It constantly went up and down and up and down. And then these people finally decided to bring this lawsuit after this their trading volume is down to $60,000. So these people basically lost money and they want their money back. So I see why they brought the lawsuit. So I'm assuming after this lawsuit, if these plaintiffs win, then Safemoon will be shut down, much like all of these other cryptocurrencies that were pump and dumps. But I definitely would like to see where the case will go. All right, so I'm not seeing any more comments pop up. That was the only case that I have for today. So thank you guys for joining the live stream. Thank you for commenting on the live stream. Remember, this is legal information. It's not intended to be legal advice. And so if you need an attorney, make sure you consult an attorney, particularly for your actual situation. Again, I am Boss Attorney Bree. Thank you for joining my live stream, and I will see you in the next one.